The Mistvale gorillas out in Stranglethron Vale honestly might be the most requested mob by low levels on this series. I mean, really, every other video, it seems like I'm getting a comment from a lowbie asking me to try out 500 of these guys, and I can see why. I know for a fact that when I played on Nostarius, these guys were farmed to high heaven by people around level 40 so they can get their, level 40 mount. And they're beasts, so we should be expecting a decent amount of grays. They're only around level 40, so I don't think they have any crazy abilities, probably just a thunderclap. And hopefully the respawns and the abundancy of them should be pretty good. So without further ado, chromatic sword on. Let's begin 500 kills on the Elder Mistvale gorillas. So first kill, of course, we got to be rocking the pirate hat. And it looks like somebody has just come through here and killed these guys, because I'm not seeing too many of them walking around, and I know for a fact there's tons of spawns over here, so we might have to share the spot for a minute, but either way, I'm not worried at all about this being a decent farm. So yesterday we killed 500 of the Ice Thistle Yetis out in Winter Spring, so I figured today it would be a perfect time to come out and do another nice, chill, low-level farm with 500 of these guys, so I'm really looking forward to a cozy Stranglethorn farm. You guys know I love Stranglethorn Vale. I did the Basilisks for the Cold Basilisk guy, and the Chromatic Sword, actually, and the Pirates for this awesome pirate hat. So a lot of the cool items I've collected have come from Stranglethorn, so I have a huge soft spot in my heart for this area, and I really just love spending time down here. Even if we're not going to be making, 10,000 gold an hour, I really enjoy Stranglethorn. It's one of the coolest areas in the whole game, in my opinion. But in terms of these gorillas, I don't think we're going to have much competition. I can't imagine people would be out here unless they're doing their quests. So, we're good. But if I were I actually did this when I was leveling my first character on Nostarius like 4 years ago. These are the exact mobs that I farmed to get my first 100 gold for my level 40 mount. So this place, really tons of soft spots in my heart, and I'm really happy to be spending the day here. I did manage to get the Onyxia buff too, which I think is pretty funny, because, I'll get the Onyxia buff to go kill level 40 gorillas, but whenever I really need it, like for killing Yetis and stuff, I never managed to get it. So as much as I love doing, high-level farms where we're going to be making tons of gold, sometimes we do have to come and help the lovies out. Oh, all these gorilla fangs, large fangs. I love large fangs. They're used for the Beast Slayer enchant. But, we got to do these farms to help the lobies out. And my goal on this video in particular isn't to, make a crazy amount of gold. I just know for a fact that these are some of the most farmed mobs in the game for level 40 mounts. And I just really I'm curious myself to see how much you get from 500 of these guys. And how much you can expect 500 kills to put you closer to your mount. I just think it's a cool question. I think there are some other gorillas back here. The reason I'm doing Mistvale gorillas, by the way, is there's really two reasons. One is it's right next to Booty Bay. So if I have to go, mail all these grays, which I'm sure I'm going to, it'll be pretty chill to do that. And then the other reason is because, well, these are the exact mobs. I think I've said it a million times, but these are the exact mobs I've farmed before. So I just thought it would be fitting to do them, years later now. Let's go back here and check out these gorillas, because I think there's silverbacks back here, if I do remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. Silverpack Patriarch. We'll do a couple of these guys. I'll sprinkle these in throughout the video, but I think mostly we're going to be focusing on the Mistvales. Just because if you are out here grinding, you're probably going to want to go for them. They're super tight, super packed up. And they only do a thunderclap, so we'll do a couple of those silverbacks, but mostly I'm going to be going for the Mistvales just for the sake of the video. Tuft of gorilla hair. Tuft of gorilla hair. Beautiful. 11 silver each on those. Come on, buddy. Come on down. Which one do you think's cooler? The silverbacks or the Mistvales? I think the silverbacks. I'm a sucker for a black gorilla, dude. Rest in peace, Harambe, man. Rest in peace, Harambe. Let's see, can we go up north? I'm pretty sure they only spawn on this side here. But a little birdie's telling me to go check on this side, just in case. And yeah, thank you, little birdie, absolutely. There are even more over here. Okay, yeah. Mistvale gorillas are definitely the play. There's just so many of them that we're gonna have absolutely no problem cutting down 500 of these dudes. This is gonna be sweet. We made the right decision on what gorilla to do. I did do the Ungoro gorillas too. If you're looking for a gold per hour gorilla, I bet the Ungoros are better because you can get the Ungoro soil. But for a lowbie, if you want to kill gorillas, the Mistvale is probably gonna be your best bet. Alright guys, 99 kills in. Took about, I think 45 minutes in total, but I did go upstairs and make a little bite to eat. So, I don't think we're going to be here for much longer than like 2.5 hours at most. So, I'm really looking forward to this. And when it comes to the loot, well, we'll save that for the loot part of the video. But for now, it's time to pump out 400 more kills. So, I will talk to you guys when we're at 400, or wait. Getting ahead of myself. For our 100th Elder Mistvale gorilla, we get 1 gorilla fang and some coarse gorilla hair. Perfect. Better than nothing. Alright. So now is time to turn up the heat, kill 400 more gorillas. So I will talk to you guys when we're at 500 total kills in the name of Harambe.
At the Cincinnati Zoo, a 4-year-old boy slips into the zoo's gorilla habitat and over a moat wall. Suddenly, Harambe, a 17-year-old, 400-pound gorilla, approaches the boy. His mother watches in horror at what happens next.
I'm right here!
Since you're gone, I can't sleep. Life just ain't the same without you. Without you. Without you. When I woke up on the 28th of May, I looked at the TV with tears running down my cheeks. Took that mother's life instead. Around me. I miss you. Robbie, why did you go? Robbie. I want you to come back. Is that so much to ask? Harambe.
Alright guys, 499 gorillas down. I ended up doing a little bit of the silverbacks just because there were some lowbies here last night and I had to give them, I didn't have to, but I wanted to give them the Mistvale so they could finish their quest. So whenever lowbies came by, I ended up going and doing a couple of the silverback patriarchs. That's why we have 90 of those bad boys. But other than that, we're sitting pretty at, what is that, 409 Mistvale gorillas. So for our 500th gorilla kill, we don't have Death Wish, we don't have Recklessness, but we do have a bag full of sweet loot, literally like a full inventory almost. And honestly, well, okay, I'll save that for when we're in Stormwind. But for now, 500th gorilla, let's knock it out. Bang, boom, straight to the moon. For our 500th gorilla kill, we get 1 gorilla fang and a chipped gorilla tooth. Beautiful little gray to end us off there. Good amount of loot, man. I'm ready to move it over and talk about it, honestly. So let's not waste any time. I'll catch y'all in Stormwind. Alright guys, here we are in Stormwind with the goods all organized, and real quick, I mean, not too complicated, 410 Mistvale gorillas, 90 of the patriarchs. Like I said, I did the patriarchs when other people were doing the gorillas just because I didn't want to take their mobs, and I figured they were pretty similar, so.
How are you?
That out of the way, looking at the loot, I actually love this, okay? I know it's not like, whoa, crazy Eye of Divinities, whatever, but it is interesting and very, like we did get stuff, right? We definitely got things out of it, and not horrible things, so. Let's crack right into it. We got one large knapsack, a steel lockbox, and then all these other greens honestly aren't too interesting, except this level 40 plate helm is fantastic. And we got a Jaina's fire starter, which I don't know the price of off the top of my head, but I feel like this is a great twink wand. So definitely happy with those. We also got 33 large fangs, and then all these venerables over here. We got 193 coarse gorilla hairs. Now these are only used to create the barbaric belt. I'll put it up on screen now. It's not the most useful belt, believe it or not, but it is a cool belt, and the sad reality is, even though these coarse gorilla hairs are white, they're basically venerables because they're literally only used to create that belt. So I am going to consider these 193 coarse gorilla hairs venerables. Then we got 65 chipped gorilla tooths. I mean, venerables, what are we talking about here? And then another of the 180 gorilla fangs. Now, these are really interesting because, again, they look like they should be used for something, but the reality is, bro, they're really only used for, like, a quest in Stranglethorn, so I really won't be able to move all these if I had till the end of Classic. Now, when we vendor all these, I wish I had skinning, I'm not gonna lie, because that would really push these up. If you're a low level trying to get your gold for your mount, make sure you go pick up skinning. You won't have to get it to 300 because, you know, they're not level 60 mobs, but that would really boost it up. But without skinning and the venerables, we get up to... Okay, we broke 10. 15? Yeah, alright, alright.
Safe travels.
Oh, hang on. Forgot one thing of whiskers.
Light blessed.
17 gold, 7 silver in just the venerables. Almost a fifth of your mount just in the venerables. We haven't even got to the auctionables yet. That's awesome. Alright. Looking at the auctionables today. Some cool stuff. I gotta see this fire starter. No auctions found. Guys, call me crazy. I'm doing 50 gold. This might actually be low, alright? But I feel like this is a fantastic twink wand. Man, I'm gonna do 70. I know it's crazy, I know it's high, it might not sell, but I'm patient, and I really feel like this is a good twink, you know, level 39 wand. So there's tons of level 39 priests, tons of level 39 mages. I don't feel terrible about putting that up for 70, even though it definitely does look ridiculous. But with that out of the way, let's use large fangs. These are used for the Beast Slayer enchantment. Super cool enchantment, if you ask me. Every low level should be running around with Beast Slayer. Jet Chain of the Boar. Necklaces sell really well. I'm actually going to do 8 gold for that. There is going to be some rich warrior that will pay for it. Intellect and stamina on shoulder pads, 8 gold as well. We're going to bleed them dry and make some money today. We'll do 5 gold on the Mythscape. 4 gold on the Monkey Breastplate. 2 gold on the Eagle Boots. 2 gold on the Imperial Cloak. This is trash, 2 gold. I doubt that will sell. Large Knapsack, I love getting these. 2 gold on that. A level 40 plate helm, 8 gold on that. Rich warriors, man, I'm telling you, people are leveling their warriors and they're rich now. So you can't be afraid. And the rest of the large fangs. And then for our last piece of loot, we did get an awesome lockbox, my favorite item. Let's see what we get. An aquamarine, 2 gold, not bad. Yo, all in all, guys, that farm, it's a low level farm, right? But at least off of what I got some super interesting, good items. If all those things sell, I'm looking at 100 gold. Granted, I know a lot of that's probably from the fire starter if it really does sell. And I think it will because, like I said, twink wand, people are rich. I'm happy. But if you take the wand out of the equation, we still got some really useful greens, you know, intellect, stam, things like that, things that people are going to be needing when they're leveling. So you add that on top of your raw gold that you're getting from that farm, and you got yourself one hell of a pre-level 40 gold farm. So if I were you, if I were around the level 40 areas and I had skinning, probably I would be hitting those guys up if I didn't want to go do like a light feather farm or something. But other than that, I'm really starting to ramble. Holy, I really enjoyed making it. It was cool to, you know, interact with some lowbies, see that people were still out in the world questing, and honestly, Stranglethron Vale just rules, and I want to spend as much time out there as possible. So that was a win-win-win farm if you ask me. But guys, if you have any ideas or recommendations for farms, please let me know in the comments below. I'm also going to leave my Twitch up on screen now before I forget. I did a 10-hour stream of the hardcore classic WoW challenge yesterday, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of that in the future. So if you got a sec, please hit up the Twitch in the description and check that out. And stay tuned for the streams because they've been a lot of fun lately. But with all that out of the way, I'm really starting to ramble, so I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take it easy. Good luck on your farms. Have a good one. My name's Brockage, and I will see you guys in the next one.